LinkedIn, there are 3.65 million users on LinkedIn. It goes without saying that if you're in business and you're a professional, LinkedIn is definitely a platform where you should be. Once again, one of the more powerful areas of LinkedIn. LinkedIn itself, the actual main page or the main feed is still very, very underwhelming. There's not a lot of activity happens there. You'll see the odd thing happen that might be interesting. You might share a story. What's really powerful on LinkedIn is groups. Same as Facebook, but now you've got groups of professional people. Okay, so if you've got more of a professional market that you want to deal with, like lawyers or accountants or business coaches, or LinkedIn's a great place to start a group that will attract those people. So for example, if we wanted to attract lawyers, I might have a group called Marketing Strategies for Lawyers. That could be the group name, okay? And I know I'm going to attract lawyers that are interested in marketing their business. Does that make sense? So I'm now going to start a group of people, I'm going to add value, and over time I can start to let them know about what it is that I do, just by slowly putting little things in there that get them interested in what it is I do as a company. Here's some advertising. LinkedIn has now started advertising as well in their feed. You can see that Networking WA, and that's on the page for, it says this is a group, Australian Business Owners and Entrepreneurs. Okay, so you can see there's a group set up by somebody, Australian Business Owners and Entrepreneurs, and I don't know how many are in that group. It's a lot, somewhere in the thousands. You can see on the right-hand side. It's hard to read on that screen, but once again, it's just a group that someone started. It was probably started by a business coach or someone that's selling to business owners. Here's my profile. Next thing on LinkedIn that I see a big mistake people are making is they don't have a good LinkedIn profile. So I can't remember what episode it was, but I interviewed a guy called Alex Perez. Alex Perez is known as the Linkfluencer. He writes for many high-profile international magazines, and he on his website you can get a free download, well you could at the time, to set up your LinkedIn profile. But if you listen to the podcast interview that I did with him, he'll teach you step by step how to set up your LinkedIn profile so you get more connections and meaningful connections. And as soon as I did it, on mine, my connections went up by 5 or 6 times, my connection requests. I'm talking good quality connections. Alex Perez, it's P-I-R. If you go to my website, actioncoachanz.com, and go to podcast, you'll find him there. That's the best way. P-I-R-O-U-Z, you know Alex? Yeah. But you see, my profile has been done the right way, so if you want to see a profile that works, go and check mine out. This is using Alex's formula. And as I said, you can advertise on LinkedIn. We started testing the LinkedIn advertising, and we haven't really got any concrete evidence that it's a good place to be yet. So next year we'll do a whole bunch more testing, and we'll let you know as the year progresses. It's worked for you, yeah? Oh, you started a group? Yeah. So LinkedIn groups are definitely working. So pages, once again, you can set up a company page on LinkedIn. Still not as effective as a group. Groups are the most effective thing on LinkedIn. You see this is Google's, but one of the biggest benefits of having a page is you can connect all your employees together as well. And we find we get a lot of recruitment requests through our LinkedIn company page. So it's a good way to recruit people. If you have a page with a good video about the business, a bit about your company culture, it's another way to recruit, which is getting more difficult today. Seek.com doesn't really work anymore. I don't know if anyone's noticed that. Advertising local papers don't work anymore, so you've got to come up with new strategies.